co-artistic director at Raw Dance, and your two other companions on this journey are on the East Coast, and you're on the West Coast. So you're geographically separated, but even from this you kind of took inspiration, and you had presented a dance piece that was like a surprise even for the creators themselves, where you had like just a 30-second of overlap where you knew what is happening. And so how was that experience, and whose concept was that? It was like something very blindfolded kind of creation.
Yeah, I mean, so that piece is called Consequences and actually hasn't been seen publicly yet. It was
Oh.
the third work of the show that was canceled that The Healer was originally going to premiere in as
Mm-hmm.
well, called Triple Take at ODC Theater. And the second work, called Shadow, is a work by my two co-directors, Wendy and Ryan, and they're actually finally having the chance to film that and present that this October.
Mm-hmm.
As a new program called Take 3, and The Healer will return for that virtual performance as well. So that's lovely. I'm really excited that those two pieces will exist, but we're still waiting for the day for this third piece, Consequences, that you were talking about, to come back. So plans for that are coming soon. But the process of it was very interesting because in some ways, again, much like my marketing experience, like sort of began to set me up for some things that were really useful to know during the pandemic. This creative experience was also like the beginning of something that we didn't realize we would actually end up having to rely on so much more. I would be in the studio with the dancers creating a section. I can't remember exactly how long. I think we did like 2-minute sections, and then we'd pass it back. And I'd video the section and only send the last 30 seconds to Ryan and Wendy, and they would pick that up as a starting point, and rehearse with our dancers over, I think we did over FaceTime before like Zoom was really sophisticated. But yeah, they were in the room in the studio with the dancers over video because they were rehearsing with them from the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and they would develop another section and only send me the last 30 seconds, and we built the whole thing like that into like an almost 20-minute work. And yeah, it was it was really an exciting idea. I mean, we had just trying to think about new and creative ways of approaching our choreography that could like break us out of our molds and our defaults. And we worked with dancers that we were really familiar with who've been in the company for multiple years, and so we had this like shared vocabulary and understanding and process together already that really, I think, helped us stretch ourselves even farther, because there's so much trust there. And yeah, I'm trying to remember who came up with the initial idea. It's been so long since that process concluded, but I know that it's, you know, sort of based in these like parlor games and in sort of like postmodern visual art experiments as well. And Ryan and Wendy have like a great foundation sort of in finding crossovers and opportunities between the visual arts world and the performing arts world. So I could see that. I could see one of them sort of planting those seeds. But I think it might have been, I'm sure it was sort of like a three-way conversation that got us to such a creative space. But it was a cool experiment, and I'm looking forward to bringing
So
it.
you were not allowed to ask any questions to the dancers about the first minute.
We couldn't ask them any questions. They weren't supposed to share anything about it. And then we had one rehearsal towards the end where we invited some of our supporters and audience members into the rehearsal space with us. And Ryan, Wendy, and myself watched the whole thing from the beginning to the end for the first time. And only the dancers knew like how it was going to turn out. And that was really exciting. It was like such a different and unique
Yeah,
way of processing and seeing things.
it's a suspense for the creator